Okay, everybody. This is going to be the last team for Irzillas as far as the showcase. Like I said in the comments, you guys can leave suggestions. I will be glad to try to put them together before the season 2 is over. Um, so this one is definitely what most people would probably call a pay to win team. Um, Basically, I did get Ripicus actually from the Horn. Um, I just pulled Zarloff this year. The key is these two here. Yes, that's his exclusive. Season 2 was the first time I spoiled myself game. I pulled until I got two of him. Ironically enough, off the exclusive banner, I only pulled two exclusives, and he was both those exclusives. So I got really lucky on that aspect. I didn't have to, extend myself and get, like Percunte or Beldell, which I would have wanted Beldell, but I'm more happier that I got him. Um, so he is a very powerful character, to say the least. Um, I used Burn pretty much to clear all of Fae, all the way to the tippity top. They pretty much one-shotted uh, the enemy. Um, Karf is an incredibly good enabler. I don't really use him as a DPSer. I know he can do DPS, but I don't use him that way. I use him as the burn enabler slash defense penalty person. Um, Probably could utilize both of them. I'm actually considering about it, but the problem is I really don't need it in this team because he does all the damage no matter what. Anyways, this team is very easy. 22 million. You really don't even need him. Um, like any tank would go in his place. Um, I just trying to find use for some of my characters, so there he is. Um, oh, and my level 1 adventurer. Um, yeah, don't worry about him. He's just there for the 5 elemental thing. Um, this one does ridiculous damage. I mean, that's pretty evident. Probably I should have put like a burn character there. Bet you that would have probably made the damage go up quicker, but it's not really needed. As I said, it's kind of a waste. Um, we're at 7 stacks right now. He's gonna end up chunking over here. Like it literally went up a whole bar, which is kind of crazy. I do like him a lot. He's one of my favorite characters. Um, him, Adolphus. Um, I want a Lasenia. I have not, and a Philologia. Both of those two I like as well. I've not pulled either of those, and I really want both those characters. My most wanted character from season 2 was Twitch. I did manage to pull him this season. I actually pulled him 2 weeks ago, and he's going to be featured in one of the next few videos. I like him. Cool. I got to learn to build him a little bit better, probably. But he does some decent damage. Anyhow, so this team is built around Burn, obviously. It's a one-man army. That's all it really is, and all it will ever be. Even if Karf, I believe, was built in damage, he still would not be able to keep up with the exclusive because the exclusive is the one blowing up all the burns, so he's getting credit even if the one that's putting them on. Technically, I think, not 100% sure on this, but typically, I believe it usually is the enabler that actually gets credit for the blow up. Um, I could be wrong, but because they're the ones who are putting it on. I can't remember if it's that way in Raid. I'd have to go back and check real quick. Um, but I believe that it goes to the person that puts it on. As you can see, we're already at 26 million. He's still going. It'll end up. I don't even know how high it goes. It has its varying moments, to be honest with you. I've seen it as high as 64, and that was when I was running as a 5-man. I actually recently have changed my teams quite a bit, um, due to some recent knowledge, and it's helped me out quite a bit. But we're looking at 30 million here. Um, it's not really meant to go that far. I believe the fifth person I was using was like another healer to make it last longer. Um, and the reason why they were lasting longer was because of the other event for Ardith. Um, I wanted her as quick as possible, so I pretty much went nutty on that event. Wasn't first or anything like that, but I did the best I could. Um, we'll go over builds real quick. Like I said, this is more of these guys are fully booked. Like every single character is fully booked. Um, Justifiably, they are some of my highest DPSers. Um, I think the only one that's not booked is Ripicus, if I remember correctly, which I have to be able to find him. Must have went over him. Oh, there he is. But he is inspired, um, which is nothing like major. He just, you know, it's actually a nice one for a first inspiration. So I'm gonna keep it on him. The second one is not bad as well, but he's not booked yet. I eventually will probably book him. I'm obviously using the hourglass to speed up his ultimate. I do that a lot on a lot of characters. I don't know if it's always the best thing, but he does take away ultimate energy. So I want him to be able to do that a lot. And also maybe possibly give him a better chance at um, placing attack penalty too, because he's doing it more often rather than slower. Um, I probably should put him in a haste set or two different haste set. Probably would be better off. But he's using ancestral protection. Um, so that's that character out of the way. You guys just saw Carve, as I said. That is his stats. He only needs 80%, mainly because of I can never pronounce this name. I'm assuming it's Asketes. I could be wrong. Gains an additional 20% crit, um, and incinerations damage bonus from dispelling burn. So he gets 20% crit and then 150 um, damage is increased. He's just insane. Very good character. If you were lucky and you got him, congratulations. You pretty much just broke the game. Um, he is, like I said, he's just absolutely insane. I've seen Beldel. Beldel is also insane. I have seen some Bracontes that are pretty nice that do a lot of damage. Fortunately, I don't have the privilege of owning a Braconte with their exclusive. Um, so I don't know firsthand how well he is. But I can speak for this one. He's insane. I find him to work the best in Inventor set, mainly because of the three-piece effect. Um, his gear is kind of attainable. Um, I mean, it's not really that hard. You definitely can switch this out, but obviously you're not going to get the same effect. The one that I would switch it out with is the eyeball. Um, so you add a little bit more damage to his ultimate skill, um, on top of what he's already doing. The other one, I guess, if you need crit rate, you can do this. I don't think I'd really suggest that. I would actually go for this. I think it would probably be his best option. I could be wrong. Um, you don't have his exclusive. You could also try that if you have it. Uh, I mean, even this would work with him, but he just wouldn't benefit from that. All you'd be gaining is the crit rate, and I don't know if that's really a good thing or a bad thing because you're not gaining like bonus that the eye would provide, and then you build more crit on his gear. Um, but yeah, it definitely would help. Um, we did Rifkus. Oh, Zarloth. Let's go Zarloth, shall we? Again, Zarloth is kind of new to me. I'm not exactly. I just pulled him this season. Yes, I did book him. I've heard such great things with him from last season. He was an instant book for me when I pulled him. I again am using the horn. It's one of my favorite items, especially for people that do nexuses. Um, he does not heal, so I would not suggest the needle there. I would suggest a mirror. Um, and that's really about it. Other than that, yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Please leave any comments, team suggestions. And I'm gonna keep saying this. I know you guys are tired of it. It's been like what 5 videos now, and you guys are pretty much tired of me saying it. But I want your suggestions. I want to be able to help people, and I'm willing to put in the time before the season ends to help people that need it. And they don't have some of these characters that I'm showcasing. Um, so please leave it in the description. Y'all have a good day. Thank you very much. And I wish you guys well in the end of season 2.